Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to ZomBo Land Gaming. I am ZomBo Skater, and oh boy, did I make huge mega oopsie. So I have a Scarlett Focusrite audio interface for my Shure 7MB microphone. Well, it's got a 48 volt phantom power for the microphone, and if you don't have that clicked on, you can still see the microphone doing the volume level on the little green and yellow and red, indication on the dial. However, it doesn't get picked up by your desktop. So I recorded a whole bunch of footage that had zero audio. And I was just going to go ahead and record vocals over top. And I was watching the footage back, and I just knew I was not going to do it any kind of justice. It wasn't going to be as excitement-filled as seeing things for the first time. So I decided we're just going to go through, show all the stuff that I've done, and then get on with the episode as normal. So technically this would be episode 14, but it's gonna be episode 13, apparently unlucky number 13. And right off the bat, you're gonna notice we're looking over the starter lake and things have changed. I have moved the base. We are actually sitting up on top of a secret area that at the very end of what would have been episode 13, we came across. We've never been up here before. But yes, I have moved the base all the way over there, completely redesigned it, and added a whole bunch more functionality and everything in it, and have removed everything from this area. So let's get straight on into it, shall we? We're going to try and cover as much as I can remember from the episodes. But look at this. We've got trees up here. As I was searching around, ooh, a blue chest and a blue chest. With nothing in it because I already stole all the stuff out of it. Stupid in between episodes. But yeah, so we came up here on a climbable vine that is down below in the Iridium Cave. And I had seen a comment on another person's video that was like, hey, you can climb vines, right? I'm like, what? So, yeah, this vine right here that you can see poking out from the Iridium Cave actually is climbable. Isn't that interesting? And this is actually the only place that I've seen legitimate trees on the planet's surface so far, even though we are in the tree phase. And then the other interesting thing is right here, it hasn't regrown back again, but Vulnes Seeds, you can actually get them from a couple different plants, and I believe Soleus as well. We haven't found one yet. But the Vulnes Seeds you actually can click on and get now. Ooh, we need to get down, climb down. But let's go get oxygen before I talk any further. Oh yes. So yeah, so we're here in the Iridium Cave, and look at that. I don't know when they added this in or if it's always been here. I have no idea. But yeah, you can just come right up to it and climb it. Also, you'll notice we have more ore extractors over here. So we unlocked tier 2 ore extraction. I might as well actually grab some of this iridium while I'm sitting over here, right? Boom, nailed it. Boom, nailed it. Boom, 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 and yeah, that's all of it. So yeah, I went around the world. We actually got tier 2 ore extractors unlocked at close to the end of the last video. And we actually went around and placed a super alloy one and a osmium one. And then I added to that. So we actually have a whole bunch more. But isn't this crazy? Look at this. This whole area is now actually empty. But what we've done over here instead is, let me see if I can't get up. We have added some more drills. I don't know how many. But I've kind of placed the different tiers. Like here's the tier 3s kind of just chilling around this rock. We've got the tier 2s sitting back over here together around this rock. And then we've got all the tier 4s, including the new ones added, chilling around these couple rock structures. We've added another nuclear reactor, so we've got extra power, along with all of our I figured there was no reason to actually get rid of any power generating stuff that we have, so I just put all the solar panels lined up there. But it's a whole lot more neat and tidy, I feel. The tier 4 heaters, I added one more. Oh, here's our fusion reactor, by the way. I placed it there so that way we can actually place one right here. Oh, and look at this. Yeah, I added a whole bunch of lights on the outside, even though it doesn't look like they're lit. Why you don't look like you lit? That's weird. I've never noticed that before. they don't actually have light coming out of the fronts of them. What? How are you illuminating the ground with no light? Oh, good Lord. Game development. But yeah, so we added another heater over here. Do not question my placement of the launcher. It was a giant pain in the bootay to place. So, yeah, but we actually placed it over here, which looks nice. We've got our flower spreaders all over the place, and we actually took away some of the tier 2 ones and replaced them with some tier 3s. So we actually have more tier 3s now. We've got our water collection right here, along with all of our algae is now spread out in this lake over here, and I wish it wasn't raining because this looks really cool. You can see the design I've gone for. Let's actually kind of step back. So I decided, since we had so many weird biodomes just popping out all over the place of our other base, I put them all in like a central structure. So it's kind of a pain in the ass to get to all of them, but now it just kind of looks like they belong better. Along with, we now have 2 structures on either side to get all the way up, and now we're up in the air higher. I'm just coming in here to get some oxygen, by the way. But they actually have a way to get all the way up, and then we can actually get into the biodome or go up to the top there. And then we also have kind of the central entrance to get in. We come across the little bridge here, and now you've got a way to get up on this side as well. It's basically mirrored. Let's see. Can we get back a little bit farther? Yeah, see, there you go. So you can kind of see it's mirrored. And on this side, we have our crafting on this layer right here and our living quarters / office up here. Then we put the original biodome tier 1 on this side, followed by biolab and basically biomaterial stuff on there. I think it's came out pretty nice. Oh, and then all of our extra heaters that were on the inside, this little capsule right here has the heaters. So let's go ahead and go on in, right? Boom, boom, and there we go. I'm going to put windows in like everything. I think if you look down on the bottom floor, did I put this one? Okay, so this one I didn't put any... wait, I'm going up, weren't I? I wasn't going down, I was going up. Oh, so this one I didn't put windows in, but over here we actually... You can see I put windows. I'm going to add a whole bunch of windows everywhere just to give us a cool look. Although I do kind of like how... it's almost like a office space staircase. But yeah, so here we go. So we put our tier 3 heaters just down in here. I actually got rid of 3 of the tier 3 heaters in favor of a tier 4 heater. But then we come up here to our first biolab area, or not biolab, biodome tier 2 area, so we can actually come and, you know, grab our tree bark if we wanted to. You can come right across through the central pit over into here, and bam, there you go. Now you can go on to the other side. And then you notice these biolabs are actually, or not biolabs, biodomes, why do I keep calling them biolabs, are actually on the layer down below because you can't fit 4 of them in one, like, off of one of these. They won't clip into each other. And as we can see, I actually had to skip a layer here in order, excuse me, I got something in my throat. Delicious water. But yeah, so I had to skip a layer in order to be able to put this next section of biodomes on because they wouldn't fit on top of the other one. So yeah, there we go. So we got biodomes up here. And eventually I might have something kind of popping off of these. I don't know. But then we come up onto our first crafty area, and if we come this way, you can see we've got iridium rods and iridium. I'm going to put a 3rd chest down here for more just basic iridium. You're on an iridium rod. You need to go over here. Boom. But yes, isn't that nice? We've got so much iridium now. Oh, okay, well, we got enough time. I was going to say I need to go get water, but we'll get over there. So then the same thing on the opposite side. We got iridium. You look at that. Look at that. Look how many uranium rods we have. So nice. But then we've got way more storage than before. We've got 4 iron, 4 silicon, 4 titanium, 4 magnesium, and they are all pretty much full up. It's pretty insane, all the resources we're getting now. Oh, I've been using all the iron. And then coming around here, we've got zeolite, which we actually have quite a decent amount. Pulsar quartz, which we need more. We need more so we can make a fusion reactor. And these are just going to be miscellaneous, I believe. And then over here, yeah, we've got any kind of miscellaneous gear. And by gear, I'm meaning like the data chips and stuff. And then just kind of any random miscellaneous stuff. We've put 3 project chests, which we're going to utilize today for tree spreaders. 7 of the tier 1s and 7 of the tier 2s, as well as a biomass rocket, just to have some more biomass. But yeah, we got our tier 1, tier 2 crafting tables. We've got our shredder machine, which I've actually been utilizing just because we've been gathering so much resources from the ore extractors. And then our recycle machine. I don't know what I'm going to put over here. Let me see, another empty chest. I haven't assigned it yet. We've got fabric, ice, osmium. We're going to add maybe another osmium one. We've got sulfur, super alloy, with actually super alloy rods going to be here. Aluminum, cobalt, yes. So we've got a lot of storage space now, and it's so much nicer to have a big, huge open area. Let's get over here, and let's get actually in the right chest. Yes, water. So then we come over to the biomass-ish kind of area. So we've got oxygen capsules, water bottles. We've got all the different seeds for flowers that I've actually named them with their percentage, so that way I can actually see what percentage they are. At a quicker glance. And there's actually 7 of them. So we've got Vulnes, and then yeah, I haven't found any Soleus yet, but this is where Soleus would go. And then we've got all 4 of our different seeds, followed by 2 chests each for the actual food. So mushrooms, beans, squash, eggplant, and then we actually have put our food growers down here. So we've got our tier 1s kind of all sitting together. So mushrooms, eggplant, beans, squash, and then I put our tier 2s along this corner bend, which is quite nice. I like it. I think it looks really good right there. So then if we go around to the other side, we've got our bacteria samples, mutagen, methane, explosive powder, 2 chests for algae, bioplastic nuggets, the 2 different fertilizers, tree bark, which, bam, I can put those away, tree bark, and then we get into the seeds for tree. I don't know why I didn't label these tree seeds, but so we've got Terra, and then all the other different ones here, which, oh, these ones, does this have a percentage? It does. It has a 125. Seed, I can't type it, Terra, 125%. There we go. So yeah, so now we have all of our tree seeds over here, which is pretty sweet. And then our actual facility. So I think I'm going to add 2 more DNA manipulators over here just because it takes, time during the research of each one. And I added area lamps everywhere, by the way. The 2x2 modules don't come with lighting in them. So even though I'm getting a glow off of these, it's just not enough lighting. So I've actually added these area lamps in here just so we can get a little bit more lighting. And then, of course, we got our bio lab. And boom, let's go up. So now we have a kind of a little outside area where we can just kind of see stuff and things. And I put the 2 water collectors up here on top with a way to get in on either side of the bio lab. As you saw there's our communication module at the very top. We come all the way across here. We've also got another little walk out with lights. And then this is kind of our living quarters area. So we've set up our little conference table, I should say, and we've got our desks. So now we have a much bigger area to work with for our desks. We were able to put all of the screens all in one spot, except for these big screens because you can't put them on windows, and apparently you can't put it on this little wall section between the different modules, which is weird. So we put our progress over here, and oh my god, let me tell you, we would have started episode 13 at 0%. I mean, it was right on the nose for 0% on insects. Well, that was about, I don't know, an hour and a half or so of recording for that episode. And then I spent all the time demolishing everything over there and moving everything over here, one inventory at a time. And of course, I kept having to go to all of our ore extractors to grab material and stuff. So we're talking probably 3.5, 4 hours. We've only gone up 3.18% in like 4 hours of gameplay. Good grief. But yes, we got our bed over here and then our little kind of couch viewing area, which, yeah, I think that's a pretty nice little view there. I also have windows looking up at the ceiling. Just wanted to make sure that we could see the world from up here. But over here, we are now a whole high percentage. Look at this. 654,871. 2 million, no, is that 2 million? No, 230,550 on heat, 100,096 nanopascals on pressure. That's just bananas. Our biomass, though, was lacking. But we're currently at 34.7 giga terraformation index, which is bananas. We can look at our energy level. We've only got 480 left, but we're sitting at 5,500 kilowatt hours of energy, which is cool. And yes, look at that. Look how freaking nice that looks. So much better than before. And I noticed that depending on where you set the map screen up, depends on where it's going to cut off the borders here. So in order to get a full representation of the map, I think what we need to do is come up here, place this map screen, come down here, place a map screen, come to the west and place a map screen so we can get a better idea of the full area. So I've heard rumor that over here somewhere there is a cave of pulsar quartz, so we're going to try and find that today. But almost, well, we didn't use these. I think I've got 4 iridium ore extractors, 4 sulfur extractors, 2 uranium extractors, which are up here off the screen. You can't see them now. 4 super alloy extractors, 1 zeolite extractor, and 2 osmium extractors, I think. And then, of course, we've got 3 aluminum extractors, and then the 2 just basic material extractors over at our base. And yeah, we've launched a whole bunch more of the rockets. I think when we started out, we only had 2 seed spreader rockets, 3 asteroid attraction rockets, which are the uranium ones. We had, yeah, I think we did 2 of the iridium ones. We haven't really been needing iridium. And then 1 of the biomass. So we've thrown some more rockets up in the air. And I just love looking at this screen, seeing the orbits of all of these rockets. It just looks so cool. And we're going to add another biomass rocket to that mix today. We've had no new messages, but now we are done with pressure. We got the ore extractors unlocked. We are done with heat. We knew that already because we did the fusion reactor in last episode. And we are now tree spreader tier 2. So we are done with the oxygen. So all we have left is these 3 in the terraformation. We just unlocked teleportation in between what would have been episode 13 and just now. We don't have the material to make them. It requires pulsar quartz, and I think you have to make, I don't think they come in pairs. I think you have to literally make 2 of them, which means in order to make a proper teleporter, that's 6 pulsar quartz. Yeah, we don't have that, but we'll eventually get up there to actually be able to craft them ourselves. Tier spreader 3, or tree spreader 3 is going to be 49.5, and what were we at currently? So we're getting there. We're not quite there yet. But yeah, I think everything looks pretty damn nice. I'm making a little like viewing box that overhangs. I'm gonna, oh, watch this. Do I have the material on me? Titanium, cobalt. Let's go grab some material real fast. Titanium and cobalt. Titanium and cobalt. I think I found a bug, by the way. I don't think this is supposed to happen this way. But if we come up here and look, I want to make a living compartment glass down below me. I want there to be glass in the floor. Yeah, I haven't placed the glass yet. I don't think that's supposed to be in the game. Yeah, I did that like twice before. I was like, what? Why is this happening? It shouldn't be a thing. But let's go ahead and place glass in here now. Let's do it legitimately. So now we've got glass. Yeah, see, look. Isn't that weird? You clip right through it like it's already existing even though you haven't done it yet. So now we have a little box to look out over our world. Perfect. Okay, so I think that's everything at the base done and dusted. We should probably get some food, though. Yeah, let's go back up and get some food. Yoink. But I feel more comfortable in this base. It just feels like there's a whole lot more room. We've got space to expand. We're going to be able to actually do more things with the area that we have. I just think it's going to be so much nicer. So before we go looking at the rest of the world, I say let's get these tree spreaders going, because the tree spreaders are going to allow us to just, I don't know, bang out a whole bunch more stuff. So what do we need here for this? Tree spreader tier 1s. So we're going to need 7 super alloy. Is it this box? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You go away, iron. 7 super alloy. 7 bacteria samples. 7. We need 7 original regular fertilizers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. You need 7 tree bark, which 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's, yep, that's 7. And then you need 7 bioplastic nuggies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 2, 4. That's, no, that's, there we go. So I'm assuming we're gonna have to place these outside. So let's, we don't have a way to get out here. Where do we want to place these, by the way? Should we place the tree spreaders on this side of the world? Let's place them on this side of the world. Yeah, let's do that. Over here by the aluminum. So tree spreaders are... What do you look like? Tree spreader, flower spreader, tree spreader tier 2, tree spreader tier 1. Whoa, what? Wait, why can't we place these over here? Do we need to place these in like a particular area? What? Oh, these go in the water? These go in water? Okay, alright. So, let's place one there. Do I need to put a seed in this bad boy? Yeah, I do. Okay. Interesting. Interesting that it wants us to place it in water. Ah, okay. All right. Well, I don't know what the radius of these are. We're just going to place them all down because I don't think it really... Aesthetically, it matters, but for our purposes, I don't think it really matters. If we find that we need to move them, we'll move them around. But for the time being, we're just going to place these really close together just so we can actually access them. So those are the tier 2 tree spreaders. Look at how cool those look. It's like they've got like a little uranium rod on the inside of them. Oh, it's got a spinny top. Cool beans. So those are the tier 1s. Let's go grab the materials for the tier 2s. And then we can then grab the seeds. We might as well launch this biomass rocket while we're at it as well. But we have way too many materials. So this requires... we don't need... Oh, bacteria samples. So it's 7 bacteria samples, 7 tree bark, 7 of the tier 2 fertilizer, and then 7 zeolite, and then the super alloy. So this is going to be the tier 2s, which I guess we're going to put, let's just put these back along here. Yeah, why not? Let's do that. So tier 2 tree spreaders. Oh, why won't you go in this water? Does it have to be a certain depth for the water? That's interesting, it is. Unless it just doesn't count that as an actual water source. Oh, no, these are on ground. Oh, okay, so it's utilizing the water to begin the growth, which would be tier 1, and then once the roots and stuff have spread onto land, then now our trees can propagate onto land. I like that. That's a cool, nifty idea. At least that seems like what they're going for with that. I mean, I might just be talking completely out of my butthole here, but that just seems kind of like the thought pattern with this. Oh, no, and we're out of power. Oh, crap. You know what? We're going to need power, so... Power restored. Yeeks. So, well, what do these use for power? Q. These require 71, and we've currently got 3 down, so we need 4 more, so 280 more power. We need another actually, ooh. Let's go find pulsar quartz. Let's get rid of our stuff and things here and come back to this project. Yes, over here. Is this our project stuff? Yes. Okay, so let's put all of this away and let's take on me. Let's leave 7 of these seeds here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, just 3. Just leave 3 of them there. We got the stuff for the biomass rocket. Yes. Okay, so let's go launch a biomass rocket. And then we need to go on our adventure to go find... the pulsar quartz cave so we can make another nuclear fusion reactor. Our launch pad is over here. Thank you. Come here. Boom. And what are we doing? We're launching up a seed spreader rocket. That's what we're launching up. Go away. I thought you were the one that had... Oh, yeah, you are the one that has the tree inside it. Kaboom! Go! I really wish you had sound. Can I ride you? Oh, I just fall right through. Boo! Okay, let's put some seeds up in here. So there's 2 kinds of seeds, as we noticed with when we were doing the DNA manipulation. So 150, and then the rest of them are like 125. What does this give us? 1.3 on the oxygen, 31 energy, and 85 to biomass. That's really cool. So actually, you know what? We don't want our 150 inside a. Can we sort these? We want 125s on all these tier 1s. We want the 150s in the tier 2s because that's going to give us way more goodies. And by goodies, I mean percentages. Okay, all the way over here. Wow, we made so many of these. 7 to be exact, because we already said that. All right, let's get up in here, and we should have 4 left, right? Boom. So these ones at 125 are doing 2.4, so not quite half of the oxygen. 71 energy is required. 149 biomass, so basically double the biomass, which is cool. All right, and let's put the 150 in there. So that's all we had, so we still need to make 4 more. So that should have actually boosted our biomass generation pretty nicely, which I'm pretty stoked about. Do we get, I can't remember. With the biomass rockets, I don't think we actually get, oh, we need to, did I just see that correctly? Oh, of course, I'm not on a, yeah, everything is so dark. Even with these damn lights, it's just so dark up here. I don't like it. I mean, it gets better over here, but otherwise it's just really, really, really dark. I've been mostly eating mushrooms because they're the first ones available to me when I get up here. They're not the best best food source whatsoever. All right, so project stuff. Boom, we'll put you away in there. Let's grab you out and toss you in here. So we really need the pulsar quartz. You know what? All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick trip around to show off the other items that we have created. And then we'll kind of, oh, no. We'll kind of make our way over to where potentially the pulsar quartz cave is.